Cheers and welcome. I've just gone live straight away without not really telling anybody or doing anything particularly. I've got a slight green screen failure as well. Let me fix that. Trying to fix it. The buttons are like so lazy. I think that fixed it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a little bit there still, but no, I'll get rid of it. It's not nice to see. It is not nice to see, and you know, we could wait for people to get in and join the flock. Did I get rid of it? Let's push it here and we'll see. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's go. Let's watch this video. And then this is only a 12-minute video, so it's going to be a very short stream probably. But it's Friday evening, and well, it is here in the UK. It's 13 past 8. And yeah, we're going to jump in. Sir Spooks. I need to put the cans on. Let's put my cans on, shall we? Duh.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos.
Hello, Sir Spooks. This video is called Videos You Should Not Watch Alone. I'm alone. Damn. Not quite alone. I've got this fella with me. If you shake it, kind of, well, it needs to light up. It still lights up, look. All the dust that came off that. Well, that's what happens when you get so much pets. Yeah. So yeah, go to Sir Spooks in the description and subscribe and like to his video because he's absolutely amazing. He's a top dude and his videos are fantastic, and I think I'm a little bit oversaturated, but
Videos to watch if you dare. In this video published to Facebook by a man named Mitch Kuhn, we see dashcam footage of him driving late at night or very early in the morning. And for the first few seconds, everything seems to be going perfectly fine. But out of nowhere, this happens.
oh, that was a good pause. Do you know, like, I hate dolls. I'm just going to say I hate dolls. And that looks like a doll coming across the road or something. It could be a penguin, though. I'm pretty sure that's a penguin. Yeah, hi, Dino. It's nice to see you here. How you doing? Fantastic, I hope. Look at that. Look at that penguin. Can you see the penguin? It's just a bag in it. Come on. That's got to be a bag, right? It's probably one of those silver, just a silver bag. It's a bit tin foil or something. You know, someone had one of those Kojun chickens or something from a Chinese or something, and they just left the tin foil standing up like that.
There are only a few comments on this video, but all of them are in agreement that whatever was walking across the road is indeed very creepy.
That's just it. It doesn't really.
One
It wasn't even
commenter points
walking,
out
was
that
it?
this figure has a shadow, meaning that it probably isn't faked or edited.
Saluto.
And if it is, the person that did so had to have done a
Cheers.
terrific job. But if this is real, then what is this figure? Is it a ghost, or is it something else entirely?
It's 100%
Let me know
real.
what you think in the comments.
And it's 100% a bag or a penguin, because these penguins get around. I'm alright. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've got a bit of a headache today. That's why I'm probably just going to do a short stream. I can't do one tomorrow. Because if I do one tomorrow, my wife will kill me because she's off tomorrow. And yeah, I have to spend some time with my wife.
Be extremely quiet while you're in the library.
But it's great, mate.
So
Thanks.
you do not disturb the quiet and bother everybody else around you. But as you will soon see in this video, this particular library didn't really follow its own rules. The library in question is the Safety Harbor Public Library located in Florida. The footage, which was filmed at 5:36 AM, creeped out the employees and owners of the library because of what happens during the recording. Take a look.
The reason why I just checked the if it was on 1080p there is because like it really does look quite blurry on a 4K monitor. 4K monitor up there, you see, 1440p here.
A lot of people in the comments seem to be convinced that this video is indeed real, although of course it is possible that this was faked, or nothing more than a loose book finally falling off the shelves. But it is also possible that this book flew off the shelf as a result of an unseen otherworldly video.
Did he feature one of your videos? I'm gonna have to check your videos out now myself. Geez, yeah, is it frightening? I don't know. If it's just a book flying out like that, then it's not going to be too frightening. I suppose if you're there, that's frightening. Someone could have prodded that from the other side, but yeah, it could be very much paranormal there. Ghosts coming off a shelf in a library, though, it's cliche, isn't it, really? As well. Cliche. Oh, man. If Spooks actually digged up history and didn't mind flipping 480p images, he could probably put some of my videos up from the day.
Visitor.
Some of my videos weren't even put on digital. They were like Super 8 or something.
A man on YouTube going by the username Cycle Social is relaxing in a boat and fishing, and is trying to enjoy the warm sunny day outside. For a while he's doing exactly that. He seems to have no worries in the world, but that soon changes when he begins to hear something utterly creepy and unexplainable. Take a look and have a listen.
Those birds freaked out. What the hell is that noise?
Oh my god, what's that? That sounds like a kid having a tantrum, doesn't it? I mean, I know.
I'm going over there.
Yeah, it does kind of look legit. But did you hear the screaming in this one? Holy. That is kid having a tantrum, right? I'm thinking that's definitely a kid having a tantrum.
Hey, do y'all hear that screaming? Is that something I should be, like, worried about?
That's like my youngest son. I don't know if he's there. He'll scream that loud over the most minimal of stuff. I'm not surprised he's going to investigate, actually, because at the moment it doesn't sound 100% paranormal, does it? It sounds almost like a kid's fallen and hurt himself, or something's hurting himself, some like animal or something like that. So it's probably worth investigating. He's definitely talking though, right? Yeah, right. Sounds like someone in pain. That's why he's going to go investigate. It could just easily be someone that fell off the bridge or...
Are you okay?
Yeah, what happens if they're like getting flipping murdered or something? It's gone all quiet like it is, right?
The man proceeds to row the boat towards where he thinks the source of the sound was coming from, but strangely he's unable to find anything whatsoever.
What's with the music? It's chilling. Oh, that music is just like, it's like really bassy in the cans.
Eventually he calls the police, but when they arrive, they are unable to find anything or anybody in the vicinity that was screaming. Interestingly,
that's even more like murder, isn't it? Because they're not just going to leave it there. Sometimes they're just like,
commenter says that at one point it sounds like the woman is saying, "They're killing me," in Spanish. this
Oh,
was
that's so
genuinely a
bad.
woman in danger, we can only hope that she got the help she so desperately needed before it was too
That
late.
is messed up, dude. That is really messed up. Imagine that, bro. Imagine being there. I would probably go straight towards it
Chris
myself,
from the
but
YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back at it again.
with the oar in hand.
This time he's exploring an old abandoned school called the Central...
Saying that, wasn't that in the United States? It could probably just be... could have a lot more than probably an oar in a hand, right? I mean, in the UK, if you're walking around with anything more than 4 inches, you get done, don't you?
Academy, which is said to be quite haunted. But
which is a bit of a shame if they look in the pants. No, I'm kidding.
Of course, seeing as how Chris has done this type of thing before, he decides to go in and have a look to see if there's anything of interest.
God, skeletons used to get a school and stuff like that used to scare the hell out of me as a kid. Why they did that was nuts, because they used to be right in this. You're still learning to bleeding read, and yet they've got stuff like this in the classroom because they just want to be smart or something. The teachers want to look good, even though they never ever address the skeleton that's in there or the flipping thing with all its cadavers out like that. It's just there for all the mental reasons to make them look great, and yeah, it's just used to gross me out as a kid. I think. Whilst that was there, the only thing we ever did though was blow up a pig's lung. Waiting for the person that sucks in the pig's lung and then has to puke out all that horrible stuff. Oh, you never ever wanted to blow up a pig's lung though because of the smell of it. Oh, it used to smell so bad. The things in school though, yeah, that used to just creep me out.
Just 2 minutes into the investigation, while nearing the school's locker room.
See, before I saw that. Yeah, clowns for me. Yeah. Before I saw that, I thought we were just made of light inside. I thought we were made with beautiful things like flowers, lights. Amazing things. Soul. Jesus was in there. Just being amazing with a gold beard and all sorts. And then you see that in school and you think, oh God, no.
Something very chilling happens that Chris doesn't seem to notice.
Oh, here we go. We've got to notice it. Yeah, hell no on that. Saying that, though, could stop somebody from getting murdered. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Unless she was a cheat, and then... or she was a child murderer or molester or something like that. Unless she owed the mafia some money. What can I say? There's an air vent. Oh, I've seen this. I swear I've seen this before. We just missed it then, right? Right.
A little while later, while exploring a dark and dreary hallway, something very similar happens that is equally terrifying.
Good, because that was terrifying, but that wasn't... Oh, I was missing this. I'm always missing it. Like Nuke's Top 10, did you see it? Nah, I never ever see it. Why didn't I ever see it? It's like I'm always looking the wrong way. Oh, I saw it then. Yeah, it was peeping around the corner again. Isn't it really mysterious that all these new ghost kind of videos always sometimes have somebody peering around a corner when they're supposed to be completely transparent? It's a bit weird. Sometimes it's almost like, oh, I'm not transparent. This time I've got to hide and actually peek around a corner, Yeah, very bizarre.
At this point in the investigation, Chris hasn't noticed anything happening whatsoever, but is continuing to look around nonetheless.
Is this guy on his own? This is another thing. How is these people doing this on their own? Yeah, a ton of videos do have it. Yeah, it's just a bit suspect, isn't it? Why they would have to peer around a corner, or I mean, in the day, it should just be right, in front of you if you saw something, and it wouldn't you know, be peering around a corner or anything. Unless it's a cryptoid of some sort, or a cryptoid trying to, you know, get you to see something. I haven't got a clue.
Just as he
But this guy's on his own in a really creepy old school. That's balls of pure titanium steel, adiantamum. Nuts.
As his final minutes of investigating, he experiences a few
Or
more
a real
chilling
looking
things
face, yeah.
before he can
It's
exit.
just too much
Listen to this.
modern looking face as well, like with modern attire sometimes. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's like somebody got pushed in front of the stairs, right? If I remember it, I can't. So, that could be a person just throwing stuff down.
Someone's upstairs.
As mentioned earlier,
Is that a nuclear sign? I'm not too clued up on the United States. If this is the United States, not Canadian, because they sound similar to me. Sorry. But is that something else? Does that mean something else or something? It's not quite nuclear looking.
as mentioned earlier,
Toxic
it
waste,
doesn't
maybe?
seem that Chris noticed anything watching him from behind the pillars and windows. But if you look closely,
I can go on
you
my
can
own.
make out what appears to be some sort of mysterious shadow figure.
I'm
keeping
not
a
ashamed
close
to
eye
admit
on him.
that I couldn't go
One
on my
thing is
own.
for sure, when he
I've walked through forests and forest roads to get, like, I don't know, 10 miles to another village before, and that is hard enough on your own because you constantly think something's looking at you from the forest. It is so creepy. I've been lost in the same forest twice. When I've said to my mates, you know, first one out wins, and all my mates get out in about 10 minutes or something like that, and I'm in there for hours, lost. And that's scary enough. Going to this old creepy school on my own? Nah. I wasn't on my own the second time I got lost, by the way. I was with a girlfriend at the time.
reviewed the footage later
That's
on,
Biohazard? Yeah, I was thinking maybe Biohazard. Bit weird though still.
he
Maybe old Cold War relic.
definitely had quite the scare awaiting him.
Uno numero.
You may remember a while ago on the channel, I featured a chilling video on TikTok by the user DinoNugget741, and now it seems as if he is back with yet another terrifying piece of footage to show the world.
Is this the thumbnail?
The uploader
I saw the
says he has a
thumbnail.
haunted basement and is going downstairs to investigate, probably because he may have just heard some sort of noise coming from within it, prompting his curiosity to get the better of him.
The dog just scared
When he
me.
goes to look a little bit further into the situation, he stumbles upon something horrifying.
No, that's one big joint. What's he burning there? Sage, do you think, or something? I don't believe any of that stuff works, but I've never tried it. You know, I wish today. That's you. What is that then? Is that sage? You're burning there? I've never tried that. I was going to say, and I would love to try lots of different types of stuff like that in an investigation because I think that'd be quite cool.
I know, bud.
Wait. You've got a basement that's haunted and making that kind of noise?
I'm not afraid, man.
You look like Cheek and Chung coming down with that thing in your hand. That's why the ghost is making so much noise. He's like, you know, pass it on.
Come on out, man. Yes.
God, that's a nice sized basement as well for some VR. Well, not with a ghost in it though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was the female voice?
By looking at the enhanced image of the figure on the bottom right corner of the screen, you can tell that this figure is definitely some sort of shadow person or creature lurking inside this basement. Whereas most people would be too scared to investigate after seeing it, this guy proceeds to look around the basement, and as you saw,
looks like a djinn, doesn't it? If that's your place, that's a djinn. That would be, that very much looks like a djinn, and they can look like anything, but that looks like what they generally look like. And the sound of the female, if that wasn't someone behind you, or a real person, then they can do that. They can make noises, they can make things move around. They just sit and watch and enjoy the sucking off the fear, living off the fear that you're giving off. It's that's what they're supposed to be like anyway. And they date back to demons as well. So basically a djinn is kind of a demon.
Proceeds to get closed in as the door shuts on him while ascending the
A demon in the basement.
staircase. Hopefully this guy doesn't have to deal with more ghosts in the near future.
What's up there? Oh, that is creepy.
And that was 5 scary videos to watch if you dare.
Okay, that last one is definitely
I hope you enjoyed the video,
creepiest.
and if you did, then
For
subscribe
sure.
for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll
You
see
stopped
you
talking
all
as well. I
in
wouldn't
the
know
next
if that was
video.
yours or because you said it was. That's me. I kind of thought, is that you in the old school? No, because you wouldn't have been there on your own. So you didn't go down there on your own. You probably had some person behind you. So anyway, yeah, if you're watching this right now, go to Sir Spooks, give him a like, give him a subscribe, because he's an absolutely ace person. Some of these videos he's got is just creepy as they can get. Trust me, they're very creepy. I have to say though, that last one looked like a djinn, didn't it? It had djinn written all over it with the red kind of like little eyes, kind of like, and then the transparency, almost like it was like hello, and then it was, yeah, it can literally look like anything, can do anything. It's crazy. It has a lot of power in the demon world, and it's all about the fear. Feeds off fear, which is probably one of the better things for a demon to feed off, because demons can feed off sadness and stuff, so they can make your life miserable, and they're there to put you in your place as well, from what I've been told as well. So like, I think demons can steal children as well. Some people link that to Bigfoot, which seems a bit weird because Bigfoot seems to be quite friendly. But it also, it's a cryptoid, and it also is spiritual, blah blah blah. Slaptan's got a lot of your videos. I'm going to subscribe to you, Dino Nuggets, because yeah, your videos are probably kick-ass by the looks of it. I really quite like them. Slaptan is one of my favourites. Spooks is one of my favourites, and Nuke's top 5, obviously one of my favourites. I do watch other people's, but that is definitely scary, that last one. If you definitely got that in there, yeah, I'd be burning all sorts. That is, yeah. Thank you for watching. I know it's a short one today, but I've got a lot of work to do still before I go to bed. It's late here. It's 8:35. I've got to feed the dogs, walk the dogs. I've got to check on my 3D printers because I've got a free 3D printing farm, just in case you guys didn't know. And yeah, and then tomorrow I've got to make the wife spend some time with the wife because she's been working hard lately. So thank you for